Hi, I'm Yvonne, and I am a Level 2 teacher at Synapse. Level 2 is a first and second grade combination class. One question that comes up is if a class is together for first and second grade, what concepts and skills are the second graders learning that they have not learned in first grade? The answer is that they are learning the same skills, they are just learning it at a deeper level. So for example, in a writing assignment, a first grader might be asked to write 2 or 3 sentences. A second grader would be asked to write in more depth. We rely very much on the second graders to provide leadership in our classroom. So that could be to help a first grader who needs some assistance. It could be to explain a concept to a first grader that a first grader may not have understood, because by explaining a concept, it helps to reinforce another student's understanding of that same concept. So there is deeper learning that is happening for the second grader as well as for the first grader. At Synapse, we have a world history year and we have a US history year that alternate every year. So this year we are in a world history year. So what that means for level 2 is that we focus on Mesoamerican cultures. So we start in trimester 1 with the Olmec, that were the first native culture that lived in the Americas. Specifically, they lived near the Gulf of Mexico. In trimester 2, we focus on the Maya. The Maya also lived near the Gulf of Mexico, but they expanded a much broader region in Central America. And then in trimester 3, we focus on the Inca moving south with a focus on Machu Picchu. In the US history year, we begin by looking at a local Native American culture named the Ohlone. In trimester 2, we expand our region and we look at westward expansion with the perspective of both the settlers that moved westward as well as with the native cultures that were living there already and the impact of new people moving to their area. And in trimester 3, we look at modern day immigration. At Synapse, we have an annual theme and a change maker that embodies that annual theme. This year, our annual theme is Turning Point, and our change maker is Desmond Tutu. In Turning Point, not only do we look at ourselves, but we also use that lens to study the Olmec. And so their turning point was, although they no longer exist as a culture, they have left a tremendous influence on other cultures in Central America. So 2 years ago, our theme was Noble Goals, and our change maker was Fred Rogers. So we spent a lot of time looking at community and the positive impact that each one of us has. Although the theme and the change maker are different, the content is the same and the reflection questions might be slightly different. One example that we use in the classroom that incorporates and that includes Desmond Tutu as well as Turning Point is a quote from Desmond Tutu, which is, "Do your little bit of good everywhere you are. It's those little bits put together that overwhelm the world." So that reinforces to students and to us how much power to make positive change each one of us has.